So, let us discuss the rectangular projection method. On this drawing is shown an example of a flat image of a prism on a plane using parallel lines perpendicular to this plane. Each point of a prism is transferred to the plane by the parallel perpendicular to the plane lines. You can see that the form of a prism is depicted on a plane without any distortion. But the projection on one projection plane can't give us full information about this object. The image that we get, for example, on our plane pi1 does not determine the shape and size of the object. On this drawing, the projection of points A, B, and C does not determine the position of these points in space. Since it is impossible to determine from one projection the distance at which the points are located from the plane on which we are projecting prism. And at last, we can't determine the height of the prism because, for example, point A dash is located over point A, and on the projection plane pi1 we projected both points in one point, and the rest points are the same, projected only in one point. The presence of only one projection creates uncertainty in the image. As a rule, we need more information about all the objects. The need to depict volume figures on the plane appeared a long time ago. For a long time, flat figures were made as visual images. With the development of technology, became very important to depict the exact image of the object. It became necessary to determine correctly the position of each point in the image relative to other points or planes. It became necessary to determine exact size of segments, lines, and shapes. A method that meets these requirements was proposed by the great French geometer Gaspar Monge. The Monge method is a method of rectangular parallel projection. You can see this method on our drawing. What is it, this method? If you take any object and place it inside a cube, and then you will illuminate this object with a light from each side, then one image of the object will be displaced on the side located behind the object. You know that cube has 6 sides. So, we can get 6 images or views of each object. If the light source is placed at very large distance from the object, the light rays will be parallel. So, we obtain the method of perpendicular parallel projection. This method gives the minimum of distortion in the image of three-dimensional objects on a flat drawing. You know that for a complete description of an object, we need 2 or 3 images on the objects on the plane. Such image is named a view. A view is an image of a visual part of the object turned to the observer. Usually, we use 3 projection planes connected with each other. We have front plane. It is denoted on our drawing with letter pi 2. We have horizontal plane. It is denoted pi 1. And we have profile plane. It is denoted pi 3. These 3 planes form a 3-sided angle. On this drawing is shown that an axis is drawn along each plane. These axes are x, it is horizontal line, z, it is vertical line, and y, it is the axis directed on us. The axes form a coordinate system in which it is easy to construct an object using the specified coordinates. In modern descriptive geometry, as well as in drawing, a rectangular coordinate system is used. This system was proposed by Descartes in the 18th century and is named rectangular Descartes system. So, you can see that the solution of geometrical tasks was important in 18th century as well as now in our modern world.